As Bitcoin continues its descent into full-on dumpage, the baby bears have absolutely diddled the baby bulls into oblivion. But with Bitcoiners currently under full assault at the $42,000 level and below, will history repeat and the baby bulls rise to defend this now 30% loss level? But the real question is, how long until the baby bears receive a reach-around surprise of their own? I'm your host, Kyle Comes a Lot, and if you think Bitcoin has been completely violated, then just wait until you ask your sister about last night. Bing bong, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe to these absolutely time-sensitive alerts. As well, make sure to drop your comment below for the competition, Bitcoin competition. Never respond to scammers. One Twitter, one Instagram. The rest are fake accounts. The only real ones are linked below, so never send anyone your crypto. There was like a thing on the top of the crypto subreddit today of some guy who stole like $4 million worth of Bitcoin over the past few months from doing the double, like, send this and I'll send you double back scam. So don't do that, okay? I don't know why people do that. And as well, if you're interested in your bonuses, getting altcoins, anything like that, make sure to check out the links below. And without any further ado, let's Magoo in. Absolutely bigger than your parents' disappointment after you quit your job to spend all your time on cryptocurrency. Absolutely very big here, guys. So if we jump in, you see Bitcoin actually still continuing to diddle its way around the same exact range, which we spent the entire month basically of January sitting in right here. And previously we were in another absolute bone zone range here between 51 and about 46. Okay, now we've dropped to that next leg. And even prior to that, we were just chilling between 59 and 54, okay? So we're now on range number 3 of dumpiness. So it's no surprise that people are very much dumped on. In fact, you could even say this retest of the previous all-time highs here was a more exciting range, but ultimately led to dumpy number 2, 3, and now 4. But actually, there are a lot of things very important happening right now. So holders under siege at $42,000 as 30% of Bitcoin supply flips from profit to loss. Okay, and this is historically significant. 30% of this Bitcoin supply is now held at a loss, and that has ended in a bullish rebound twice since the crash back in March, which we've talked about many times is where the RSI kind of dipped its little toes down into the danger zone. Okay, this was the first time here back in March, and actually I guess the other time was actually before March, so one time since then. So on-chain analytics from Glassnode stated 30% of the Bitcoin supply is now at a loss, and this has been a key number to defend for the bulls. Looking back historically, once 30% of the supply goes underwater, price rebounds often do occur. Now, it's obviously not guaranteed, okay? Nothing is guaranteed, but it is important to watch there. And since the crash back in March of 2020 and the summer crash in 2021, the 30% in loss level resulted in an upside impulse move for spot price in both instances, and you can see that here. Okay, so you see here back in May where we dipped our little toes there and we got a nice little price increase seen in gray there, and you see that here back in the summer. Now we're there again. Okay, and this just lines up, in my opinion, with a lot of other things saying that we've been dumped on enough. It's time to start pumping naturally. Okay, I just think it's sooner or later we're about to see, as I've been saying for the past like 2 weeks, February is what I'm looking at realistically, probably not this month. Further weakness may motivate these underwater sellers to finally capitulate, where strong bullish impulse may offer much needed psychological relief and put more coins back into unrealized profit. At which point right now, a lot are not in unrealized profit. So very big. And as well, it's important to note that since the May 2021 deleveraging event, low short-term holder supply levels are typical of bearish trends, as old coins remain dormant and younger coins are slowly accumulated by high conviction buyers. And also, very important, we just cover this as well, that JP Morgan executive saying that crypto is in the Napster phase of its life, which is absolutely objectively, I think, true. And what do I mean by that? Napster wasn't the most user-friendly, right? Not everybody on the planet was using Napster. It took a little bit of, well, as it says here, it was clunky. Not everyone could do it. And then 20 years later, you have something everybody can do, like Apple Music and Spotify. Now, obviously, crypto is different than a centralized music platform, okay? So it's not like an exact comparison. But just in terms of like where it is, crypto is still not even mainstream that friendly, right? Maybe like use Coinbase or something like that, but even still copying and pasting addresses it's not going to be like that forever, right? They're going to make the UI a lot more friendly as we go along, and we're still very early. It might not seem that way, but absolutely, I think we are. And yeah, crypto is here to stay, he says. I just don't know in what shape or form. And yeah, I 100% agree. If the Earth hasn't exploded within the next 10 years, and if humanity still exists, which is not guaranteed, in fact, I don't think it's very likely. But if it is, how we transact and use crypto and all of this whole ecosystem that we do now is almost guaranteed to be completely different than it is at this very second. Just like even 5 years ago, it is pretty much vastly different already, right? Even 5 years ago, people were saying never keep any crypto on an exchange, whatever. Nowadays, again, I still recommend storing your crypto in like a cold wallet, right? Link below if you want that. But I still recommend any of that kind of stuff because you own the keys and you can completely protect yourself, and you would be the only one making an error if you got your crypto stolen. But nowadays, again, it is actually, again, I'm not advocating this, but it is relatively more safe to even keep some crypto on Coinbase or some other wallets. Again, the space has just grown immensely. And again, NFTs didn't exist 5 years ago, none of that stuff. So there's a lot that's changed here. Bitcoin has been around for years. The first few years are kind of just rolling along, and then slowly it started to build and create ecosystems. Decentralized organization has been defined. It is a Cambrian explosion. And as well, yesterday's ADA pump kind of dimmed down a little bit. There's like the ISO Sunday swap. So yeah, check that out. Also, if you're interested in joining our stake pool, make sure to do that below. Uptime's really good. We just need to get a few more delegates. Okay, I don't really advertise it that much yet, just because ADA's been pretty boring since we launched the pool. Honestly, we launched the pool here, and price has literally only gone down since we've launched it. So yeah, but as well, defending this area, as I said, I mean, I'll just copy and paste what I did exactly like last week. Something like this makes a lot of sense to me. What does that mean? Another maybe week or two of trading sideways, maybe even a little more dumpy, but then ultimately up. And ultimately, I don't think we would get another retest of 40. We've already tested 40 multiple times back here at the beginning of October, end of September, and then again here now. So if we defend this, I think more likely it's just going to be a straight moonshot over the next couple of months. If you get a new channel, make sure to like, subscribe, turn these absolute time-sensitive alerts. If you guys are interested in bonuses, make sure to check out everything below. If you're storing your crypto, getting altcoins, trading, anything like that. Never send anyone your crypto. I have one Twitter, one Instagram. I will never message you, okay? For some reason, yesterday, way more fake me's started messaging people, and you guys were sending me screenshots. I have no idea why. I don't know. I don't know why I have so many fake accounts. It's probably because I spend so much time saying that I hate them that they go out of their way to make more. I'm not sure. Wait there for them. It's me.